In this video, we will cover some of the major hallmarks of the cancer and also some of the emerging hallmarks of the cancer. So let us start with the hallmarks of the cancer. And this hallmark of the cancer means these are the characteristics which are common in across all the different types of cancer that has been uh, found. And so let us start with this sustaining proliferating signals. So what does this mean? This means that the signaling pathway within the cells has been modified in a way that it will continuously promote the proliferation of those tumor cells. And the next hallmark is this evading growth suppressor. So this means that this evading growth suppressor means that the inherent growth suppressors that are present within the cells are been mutated or somehow become dysfunctional, and because of that the tumor cells acquire the property of uncontrolled growth. Next one is this activating invasive and metastasis. So then this kind of hallmark is usually found in the cancer in the later stage, when the cancer has been matured enough that it can spread across different part of the body, and such as this when the pancreatic cancer become metastasis that we have covered in many of our previous videos. Next part is this enabling replicative immortality. So and this in somehow means that the tumor cells acquire a property such as it will uh, such as the physical barrier that is provided by the glycocalyx. In the case of this tumor cells, the thickness of glycocalyx has been found to be increased, and those modification and some other modifications that somehow prevent the that somehow prevent themselves from the immune surveillance, and that is also one of the property of this hallmark, one of the property of the cancers, or one of the hallmarks of the cancer. Next one is this inducing angiogenesis. So and this is the part of this metastasis, that is uh, the tumor cells, since they are growing aggressively, they need some nutrients or food so that they can be able to maintain those uncontrolled growth rate. In order to do so, they induce this angiogenesis that in a way provides a medium from where the tumor cells will get the nutrients that is essential for their survival. And next one is this resisting cell death. This means that uh, one of the way of resisting cell death within the tumors is via uh, you can say mutation or modifying or there should be this translation changes or epigenetic changes that occurs in a way that it will promote pro-apoptotic response or pro-apoptotic signaling pathways, thereby avoiding the cell death that might got triggered because of the change in the biological pathway within the tumor cells. And this is one of the example of this how this metastatic tumor microenvironment works. So these are the surrounding of this cancer cells that we can see here. It consists of this cancer associated fibroblast that we have covered, that is usually formed when the cancer cell interact with its surrounding environment or surrounding tissues. And also this immune inflammatory cells, these immune inflammatory cells can be of two types: either they are promoting the cell growth or they are suppressing the cell growth. Next one is invasive cancer cells, and this is the cancer cells that generate this kind of tumor microenvironment that we can see here. And here is the tumor microenvironment when the cells starts to metastasis, that we can see here. The cells are initially formed and they form a tumor microenvironment, and in this on the left and On the right hand side we can see that cells are metastasizing and they are simultaneously trying to change the microenvironment around them, that we can see here. And when the cells are in the completely metastatic state, we can see it has starts to form a starts to form a new microenvironment around themselves, that we can see here the initiation of the metastatic tumor microenvironment that can be seen here. So this is how this primary tumors microenvironment supports this tumor metastatic property, and thereby it is also considered as a hallmark of the cancer. So here I have discussed only one of the hallmark of the cancer, but these are the major hallmarks that are being identified by the international bodies. So I hope you have understood a basic idea about this hallmark of the cancer. In our next videos we will cover what are the emerging hallmarks that are being identified based on the new discoveries. So that's all for this video. If you need to understand more about this thing in details, you can go through the reference that has been provided in the description. Thank you for your time.